Hey guys, what's good? Welcome to Levi Apparel. Please like and subscribe. Had to change real quick to, the logo, the famous red shirt. It is what it is. All right, cool. So for today we're gonna do bags. All right, hold on real quick. So you probably seen it on my Instagram, but it is what it is. I'm about to do this bag real quick. It's gonna be a simple logo put on the bag. I'm gonna do a cutout of the image. And then it's gonna be a two-color, a yellow and a white. All right, so a two-color shirt logo put on the bag. All right, so it is what it is. This is Levi Apparel. Please like and subscribe, and roll that beautiful intro. Okay, cool. So for today we're gonna be using the Cricut Air 2. It may seem that out of all these machines I got going on, including the vinyl cutter, I don't use it. So I have the Silhouette that's over there. I got the MH721 MK2 from US Cutter. And I got this one right here, the Cricut Air 2, the Anne Griffin edition, all right? So the thing is, I do use them. The only thing is I use them for a particular reason. This one I'll use for like really minute things that's more intricate, because when it comes to the Silhouette can do stuff that's small and intricate, but it's not as detailed, all right? So when it comes to like the super fine points, it can't do it. The Cricut has a fine needle, so it can do really like fine, intricate cuts. When it comes to this bad boy right here, or bad girl right here, she can do cuts. They say limited to like 1 inch or higher, because if you try to do large cuts with it, it's gonna be a problem. I mean, small cuts with it, it's going to be a problem because the needle is not as fine. It's meant to cut large vinyl, and that's why I have it. It may seem like it's sitting there, but there's jobs coming for it. This type of vinyl cutter is mostly used for like lots of jersey logos, like with the letters and numbers and names and stuff. That's usually what these type of vinyl cutters are used for, and for large production. All right, guys, in front of me is the Silhouette vinyl cutter, and also the Cricut Air 2. So as I said before, I'm gonna be doing these right here, and those are bags. I'm gonna put a logo on them. So on the yellow, and also I'm gonna be putting it on my large. I think this is a 12 by 24. It's the only one I use now because it really makes no sense. It's pointless of getting the 12 by 12 because obviously you're gonna be using a lot more vinyl to do multi stuff. So again, let me turn it this way so you can see it. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna do print side, yellow side down. Alright. I'm thinking about it. I might just cut it. Yeah, let me just cut it. The image is 3 by 3. So I'm gonna cut it 5. Mark. Alright, let's get it on here so I can measure it. You know what? Let me actually pause the video so I can have more video to show you guys. So hold on. All right, and we're back. So what I was able to do is just use my scissors to cut this large vinyl out. I only need about 2 images, so it's probably going to be going from this 3 to that 6, and then that's it. So here it is right here. If you want to look, this is the back. It's now onto the sticky board, and it's ready to go. All right, cool. All right, cool. So now we're gonna turn this on. No, I gotta plug it first. Now we can turn it on. All right. Now that it's ready, you load it on. When it comes to the Cricut, the way they did their design is really slick. I like it. If you notice on my vinyl cutter, my other one, my Silhouette, there's 2 tabs that's right here. Cricut has the same thing, but they built theirs in. So I got that from Cricut. All right, nice loaded. All I need to do is just get the artwork ready and just send it in. Okay, let me show you the artwork real quick. All right, cool. So this is the artwork what we're gonna be doing. His company is called IP Supra, and I'm gonna be giving you some details about him. Once I get the bag set up, then with the logo and everything, then I'm gonna give you some details, some bios, and some info. The IP stands for intellectual property. Supra is, I guess, one of the names that he chose. So it's IP Supra. And quick little need to know. Intellectual property meaning whatever you have as a business that you trademark, he's the one that would be doing that for you. All right. So he's one of those people that do trademark and registrations, registering your business and getting the little R logo on there. I don't know if you can see, it's really fine and minute, but that little R that's right here, that stands for registered. That means his business was registered. That's one of the things that he does. All right. So now that the image is ready, in case you want to know how I got the image ready, what I did was he sent me his artwork. I went to upload. When I got to upload, I pressed upload. I got the image. I fixed the image. You've already seen it in some of my videos. If not, I'm going to do another video that I show it to you. All right. After I was done with that, okay, let me get back to image. Okay, cool. So now we're back onto image. All right. So yeah, so that's how this got to be made. All I did was I punched out the white that was in it, and then that was it. And I left everything else the same. All right. So now all we're gonna do is click on Make It. All right. So what the Silhouette does is it automatically places the location where it's gonna be. And if it's small, it tells you it's gonna be doing a 12 by 12 mat. Now, even though you have a long mat like that one, it's fine because Silhouette's grids are very precise, so you can put any mat you want as long as you're following the number of grids to your image, then you should be fine, whether it's a 12 by 12 or 12 by 24. And if you want to change it to 12 by 24, you can, but it doesn't really matter. The other thing you want to do is you want to click on mirror, right where the mouse is right here. Click on mirror mode, and all you're gonna do is you're flipping it horizontally. So when you cut it out, it's gonna be cut in the back, so it's gonna be cut in mirror mode. So when you look at it on the on the bag, it's going to look like this, but you cut it like that in mirror mode, right? Once you're done with that, you want to press continue. And all it's going to be doing is looking for the machine. So this is what the Silhouette uses. I mean, what the Cricut uses. That's their USB. So I just plugged it on. All right. So now that it's plugged, the machine needs to know it's there. Let's go back because the machine didn't recognize it. All right, let's try this again. All right, it's already in mirror mode. Press continue. And now up here, it's not recognizing the device. All right, hold on one second. Okay, so let me undo it and do it again. So right now it's saying that it's not plugged. So what we're gonna do is just plug it in. All right, cool. So now the computer recognizes that something's there. We're gonna refresh. For some reason, one of the USB had to switch it out, because I don't know, the port wasn't recognizing it. All right. Okay, cool. So in case this happened and you want to remember, if you flip this horizontally before you go and print it, all you have to do is hover on the artwork and it will show you how it's supposed to look, or how supposedly you put it to look like. All right. If not, you can always go to the cancel button and it'll go back to the previous step. Now, with Cricut, this is why I like Cricut. They have a fast mode. If you have something that's very intricate and you don't want it to do it fast, you can make it take its time. You know what? I'm going to make it take its time, because the quicker it does it, the less correctly I find machines tend to do things. But when the machines take their time, they tend to like get the circles correct, nice circle, not ovals. Therefore, I'm gonna just leave it off of fast mode. Normally, if you have something that's really big or not so intricate, you can click the fast mode, but I'm just gonna leave it off. Okay, so it tells you what the next step is. It says press flashing go button, which is a little C with the little Cricut ears, and where you get that is right here. So as you're looking at the machine, right, you see that flashing right there? All you have to do is just press it. And the machine's gonna start cutting. All right, guys, as the machines start to cut, it's telling you how long it's going to take, what percentage it is, and all that. So this is not going to take that long to cut. I can already tell, because the percentage is increasing of how long it's going to take to be done. The higher the quicker it is, and the closer you are to getting it done. It has to get to 100% done. So as it goes up, it's telling you it's getting quicker. All right. It's pretty much done. It was a small piece of artwork, so it makes sense why it wouldn't take much longer. All right, that means it's done. All you have to do is just press this little flashing light. All right, and it'll basically let go of it. All right. When you're done, you're gonna see this is flashing again. All this is basically telling you is if you have the same artwork you want to put in, you can just put it in and then press go. This machine has a memory, it remembers what you're cutting already. So you can cut multiple times without having to worry about going back to this machine. I mean the machine, the computer to tell it to cut. All right. So when you're done, you're gonna be hearing a little annoying noise. It's very minute, you can't hear it, but for me, I'm very sensitive to noise. So to stop the noise, you wanna click finish. Once you click finish, it's gonna go back to this. If you have this image saved, you can press save. If it's, if you don't have it saved, you can press save. If you don't have it saved, then you might want to press save to save for future work. All right. In the meantime, as you can see, the light is off because I pressed finish. All right, cool. So now we have the vinyl. All we're gonna do is basically weed it out. First, I'm gonna trim it down with the scissors. I'm going to trim it down with the scissors, remove some of the vinyl, and then I'll save the best part so you can see it. All right, cool. Now that we got it in front of us, let's try to cut it out. If you look at it closely, you can see the little check mark and stuff. All right, so let's trim it down. You may not see it, but I can see it. Let me show you what I'm talking about. When I say you may not see it, you may not see where the cuts are, but I can see it. See? So when I was cutting it, I already saw like the indentation of where the vinyl was cut out. So this piece right here, as you can see, it's about almost 4.5, a little bit over. You want to save that because that's good enough for at least one more of these like images. So we're just gonna weed this out. All right, cool. So now you've taken that out. Reveal this right here. Okay, cool. So, all right, got that one out. So you start to see what it looks like. That's how it looks like. If you put a white background on it, because the image actually has to be with a white background. And you can see how it kind of is supposed to look like. I'm going to put something right here so the R can look exactly like the R. All right, pause this. All right, cool. So now that we're done, we're just going to trim the edge a little bit. You don't have to do this. You could leave it the same. I just don't like having all that extra. All right, cool. Excellent. So now we got two pieces, and we're gonna throw them on those two we call them bags. I'm thinking of the words in, I guess, French or Creole, valise, which stands for bags. All right, cool. So let's get them on the bags, and then after that, we're gonna heat press them. Oh, also, if you look at over here, I put this vinyl right there. This is the white vinyl I'm gonna be using as the second color, right? That's gonna go on it. Basically, hold on one second. This white vinyl is gonna be paired up with this one, so you can see how it looks like with the white background. I wanted to let you know that this vinyl is actually white, but it's glow in the dark too. So let me turn the light off so you can see. All right, as you can see, it's glow in the dark. So not only is he getting white vinyl as the background, but it's glow in the dark. So if he puts his bag on the floor somewhere and he can't find it, all he has to do is look for the glow, and he'll find his bag, his laptop bag. All right, so just wanted to give you that to show you. There we go, lights back on. So it's actually glow in the dark too. All right, cool. So what I did was I removed some of the vinyl from here. From this big one, and cut this small piece so I can have a good backing for this. All right, that way when I do the heat press, I can have two colors. First, I'm gonna press the white, and then I'm gonna press the yellow on top of the white. All right, and I did the same thing for the other one. Okay, so now let's put away this glow vinyl away. So we can have again for next time. Okay. All right, next we're gonna go to the heat press. There's a button on the side. Just gonna turn it on. You wanna have this up. All right, so this is a swing away. What this is the Teflon sheet that would go on top of the image to protect it from getting scarred from the heat. So this is where this part is gonna go on the platen. I'm gonna be using a black shirt, so that way I can have like a raised section of it. It's gonna be on it like that. This part is gonna be lowered, and it's not gonna be part of the. So, all right, this is the shirt. What a shirt is, it creates this dip right here because the shirt raises the printing section so that this plastic part doesn't get burned. All right. Let me show you what I mean by putting the logo on. So the logo is on. And once the logo is on, looks something like this. All right, let's fix you a little bit. All right, cool. Looks something like this on it. I'm gonna bring the heat press here, and then I'm gonna press it down. Yep, I'm gonna push this down, and then the heat press is gonna go down on top of this, and it's just gonna heat it up. All right, but for now, let's remove this. All right, cool. So fix this real quick. All right, so we got the heat press. It's ready to go. All we're gonna do is just put the image on there, and then we should be good to go. All right, the image plus the bag right on there. So actually, you know what? This one I already put the the white on it. So it'll be a lot easier to place. Just gonna do that one first. All right. Ooh, come on. Okay, cool. So I don't know if you notice it, but the R didn't have anything in the middle of it, so I had to put it. All right, cool. So let's get this ready. All right. Like I said, we already put the white on. That's not really stuff. Where is it? Before you pre-press your vinyl, if you have an issue to it staying where it's supposed to, because the sticky part of the vinyl is not sticking onto the product, you want to use your heat tape. There it is. Right, let me see if I can get the scissors and pause this video. All right, cool. So if you can't see it, let me bring it closer. All right, there it is. I use a heat tape on it to heat it up. To tape it up, and then that way it could stick. All right, so now it's time to press it. All I'm doing is I'm heat pressing it for, I think it was like 35 seconds. So this is telling me it's ready. As I know it's on there. All right. I'm gonna remove the protective covering. I'm gonna heat press it again. All right, guys. So we're done with the with the bags. Now, this is how it looks like. All right. Can you see it? Bam. There you go. That's one. And that's two. Here they are side by side. There it is. All right, cool. Okay, so please like and subscribe. This is Levi Apparel. All right. Again, like and subscribe. This is Levi Apparel. All right, guys. Before the video ends, please like and subscribe. This is Levi Apparel. As you can see, I did the two over there. Anyways, so this was for IP Supra, and what he does is intellectual properties, obtaining and defending patrons' trademarks, and advising our clients on complex IP matters for over 2 decades. So he's been doing this for 20 years. Basically, he's a guy that trademarks, and he helps you trademark your artwork pretty much. All right. So if you want to use them, check them out. IP Spectra, there it is. Please like and subscribe. This is Levi Apparel. All right, cool.